You're starting to have the brainal comprehension of an Australian, if you know what I mean. That's
Okay.
death. You just talk so badly. And I hate it because now in the intro, Jeffrey's gonna have me saying something about Australia brainal compensation or something. I don't even know what I was talking about. God damn it.
Oh, how much do I have to drink for that? That was so bad. Now, Jesse, I'm going back behind the curtain a little bit. Before this
Part the
recording started,
kimono.
I know you love that expression. So I knew you were gonna say it, but I specifically tried to not say it.
You can escape from me. All right.
You left, and I was just kind of waiting here. Now, before you actually got back on the mic, I heard you in your room, presumably, but only to say, "Oh fuck," and then it was radio silence for about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was left sitting here like, I guess Jesse's dead. And then you just got back on very casually, like, "Oh hey, okay, I'm back."
You thought the ghost got me.
Well, I just know I'm just sitting here in silence, waiting for you to come back, and then I hear, "Oh fuck," then nothing. It's like, hey, they did get him.
Do you think that's the noise I would make before I had gotten?
No, you would scream. You would scream for me.
Yeah, definitely. I would scream like a little girl. Definitely. 100%.
We do need to set something up here, though. Jesse, I don't think anything too crazy is going to happen here, but I've got like half a bottle of wine left.
You think you're not going to die enough?
I will certainly not die enough. So you have to make up new rules, because I do have to finish this. Because once this episode is over, like, I'm going to finish this either way, so I might as well finish it while we're recording. You know what I mean?
Okay. New rules on the fly.
You
for
don't.
this
You don't
area?
even. No, they're not even rules, Jesse. It's like you are just pretend to be He-Man and tell me that you have the power. Can you do that for me? You just have to let me know.
I have the power.
You just have to say when to do it. It's totally arbitrary, but it just has to happen a lot.
Wait, I want you to drink every time you're surprised in this area. It's kind of a surprising area.
Okay, that's. I was just surprised for sure. Why are there boats
I like
in the,
the
wall?
music. Sad music.
Are these boats?
They're like those big coffins that were up above. I think they're like big, like burial, like tombs or something like that. They're kind of coffin-y. I mean, boaty, I guess.
I legitimately thought they were just a bunch of old boats.
No, I think they're big tombs.
I'm Nathan Drake. We need to like excavate these old boats.
Yeah, okay.
We need to find the pirate. What's fucking Francis Drake been hiding in these treasure troves? I don't have time for you, chump.
Yes.
Again,
Drink. You have to drink because he fucking did you there.
Yeah,
He
I
did you
figured that
dirty.
would happen.
If you get done dirty, you have to drink. Oh, he's here too. He jumped. That's a symbol you don't see very often. That build-up. I bet you that's never happened to you.
That's another surprise. But if I drink here, I'm gonna get done. I'm gonna get got. Oh, okay, that's two.
Korean Miyazaki. He got you. What do you think that symbol means, Dan?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to see it again. It was new though.
It is in the base game, but it's just something
Let me fight
very
this
rarely
guy,
see.
and I'll.
You're just gonna kick his ass.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa,
there
whoa,
it is.
whoa, 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 whoa. Is it blue or green?
It's kind of purpley, like lilac-y, kind of like a flower.
That's the worst flavor of stuff.
Lilac?
Yeah, have you ever been given a cookie and you're like, "Oh, a cookie," and you're like, "It's
Oh, dude.
lilac," and you're like, "Oh, so it's flavorless." Thanks.
Well, no, it's not flavors. I hate floral flavor. I really don't like that flavor. So I agree.
I feel the
It's
same
not
way
good.
about rose when things are rose flavored.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
don't
yeah.
fuck with me.
It's the same thing.
Am I a
It's just
fucking
bad.
joke to you? And I'm gonna take a drink for this too. Miyazaki When
Too
it
many
comes to
graces.
when it comes to Elden Ring was already bad enough, but this DLC, he's moving in the wrong direction, man.
Yeah.
Why is it just here? Let me suffer. It was just up there by that boat. It was not even that far away.
Takes a lot to make us do. Too many graces. Too many graces.
Let's see what he left behind.
This one's important. This one's important. Here, I abandon my love.
Do you think he told that woman? The dual wielder?
Woman.
The one that has two swords, his girlfriend.
That wasn't you're
Oh, I'm thinking of the other guy. That was
You're
Mesmer.
thinking of the monkey.
That was the monkey
snake.
That was the monkey
that was
snake.
his
I'm sorry.
girlfriend.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay, actually, I would like to place a bet though.
Uh-huh.
This is not a huge spoiler because I'm not going to tell you if you get it right or wrong. But Mikola, by the end of the DLC, you will figure out.
I guess these aren't boats because they're made of stone.
Yeah, they're graves, big mass graves. Like imagine you put all your dead people in a big boat and you just push it out into the water.
But you made it out of stone. Whoa! I did not see that.
That was
coming.
surprising.
That's a drink.
I knew that would be surprising.
This is nuts. He's still going. He doesn't stop.
Because these guys are in the base game and they just kind of crawl around. And
oh fuck! I thought I was safe
you.
here. I thought I was safe here.
Fight him! Oh my god!
I didn't have
that extra grace.
I didn't have the controller in my hands. You fight him with my fucking brain, Jesse. I'm not Professor X. I put the controller down to take a drink. I can't do them both at the same time.
Are you gonna apologize to Miyazaki now?
Oh wait, I've got to take another drink.
Are you gonna apologize to Miyazaki?
I'm not gonna apologize because I think Miyazaki is here to make me suffer.
Okay.
Miyazaki is like a modern age, like a dom, right? Like he's here to make my life miserable, but like have me kind of enjoy it. So making it easy for me like that doesn't make you a good fucking dom. Like I need to suffer.
Maybe you should fight the bird before you fucking run in there. You also had a lot of souls on the ground.
No, I didn't. It was like 30,000. Just you said that without any fucking bases in anything.
All right, I'm sorry. I fucked you up there. You bought levels. Oh yeah, you're up to 50 endurance now. I forgot.
And then I upgraded my strength after that.
Oh, okay.
Because didn't you tell me before that 50 was the soft cap?
It's different for all the stats, but yeah, I think 50 is the base soft cap for almost
fight
everything.
These fucking birds. Oh. Okay, that surprised me. I did not see the second one coming in.
Double bird. Why are you jumping all over the place like a fucking spider monkey?
Because that's how you fight with your fists, Jesse. You gotta be unpredictable.
No, I think you're just so used to hitting the jump attack button that you're not used to using any other weapon that doesn't like necessarily thrive with a jump attack.
Well, you know what, Jesse? If you knew the answer, then why did you ask the fucking question?
I do no. I did talk some nonsense there though, because the jump attack kick version with the fisty weapon is actually really good. That's very good. Actually, do you want to make it better? We haven't I don't even know what our talismans are right now. Like, should we switch our talismans up? Maybe?
Jesse, no. This guy's really got my number though. I'll tell you what.
Maybe we shouldn't preemptively be pushing out drinks. Like, I don't know. Maybe that was the problem.
No, but that's what's making this interesting.
Okay, that's fine. You were saying something about Miyazaki being a kinky, like, dommy mommy, but
isn't that true?
Your thought.
I don't think I need to finish it. I think we all are in agreement there. Are we? Isn't
100%.
it not? It's the same kind of thing. Like, people...
I think it's certified, though. Like, he said this in interviews. He's basically said, like, I love watching people die in, like, interesting ways.
But I think people are too prudent sometimes, and they attribute the sexualness of the classic dom. Like, it's too much of a... Fuck, how do I get up here? Too much of a weird thing. When in reality, like, don't make it weird. Miyazaki is literally the same person. He's just like a Japanese man doing it. I mean, we all fucking love it. Don't be weird about it.
Just give him what he wants.
Why does some of
What's
them
happening?
crawl on the earth, but some of them have like magic powers? Don't lock on to the useless one game.
Some of them have ascended. They crawl on the earth like Satan so that they can do a fucking spin attack.
Fuck me.
So I was saying something before we even got into this.
Jesse, this episode is... I love these new rules. This has already become my hell.
Were you surprised by the bird? Is that what you're talking about?
Jesse, I was surprised by the bird, but I forgot that I had to drink about that until you brought it up.
Yeah, you've already forgotten the new rules. I was gonna say, all right, I'm finishing my sentence this time for the fucking 5th time. That should be a new rule. Is every time this happens, every time I fucking watch myself in a video, like I'll start saying something, and then like 20 minutes later, I'll come back and be like, "Oh yeah, do you remember I was saying blah blah blah?" And I like never finish.
Isn't that just because I interrupt you so much?
I feel like I interrupt you way more, Dan. I interrupt you constantly. Yeah.
I know.
100%.
I wonder if this is just like a social thing because everyone worries about what they do more. I feel like I interrupt you more than you interrupt me.
Oh wow. Okay.
But I think we're both just self-conscious.
I
think we're both just self-conscious about interrupting each other. Post facto. I'm stuck.
I'm not self-conscious like in the moment, but when I watch the video,
neither am I. Because fuck you.
Oh, okay.
But whenever I watch it, I think like, oh man, I'm such a dick.
Yeah, okay.
Jesse, I'm gonna finish this wine pretty quickly, and we're gonna have to move on to shots, because that's all I've got. That's the only other alcohol I have right now is whiskey.
We can't. I don't think we ever take a shot on the show.
Should that be next time?
That's a line that can only be crossed at some point.
Hold on, wait a minute. I've got a great idea.
Okay.
Now, should I say this great idea now, or should you tell me the dumb thing that you wanted to say first?
I really need to finish this, and it's not that dumb. I think you're actually gonna enjoy this.
Okay, so remember that I've got a bad idea. I've got a bad idea. Remember that, because I'm gonna forget.
You'll remember the bad idea. This is something that I was gonna place a bet on. If you could, I'm not gonna tell you if you got it right or not, but we do figure out by the end of the DLC who Mikola is fucking. Mikola has a fuck partner, because you had talked about the monkey snake and his girlfriend. So I was saying, like,
Jesse,
we find out by the end of the DLC.
Put some respect on the name. Don't be ridiculous. Do you even play these games? Snake. It's Mesmer.
Okay, Mesmer the monkey snake. Who is Mikola fucking? Like that's my like question you, because you do find out by the end of the DLC.
This fool has no game. Are you telling me he's got someone?
There's definitely you do know who this is, because I definitely think you know who this is.
No way.
So
that can't be true.
Yeah. He's fucking.
You just put a stop on fucking this whole episode. What? You're telling me? Look at my face. Look at Pot's face. You're telling me the golden child that everyone like loves for being the coolest dude, who's fucking the king of dreams. He's abandoning all his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You're telling me he's getting some.
He definitely 100%. There's actually there's so much lore about this at this point, Dan. This is why I was worried, because I thought this is something that would have been spoiled to you, because it was kind of like a big revelation for the Souls community. I won't tell you if you're right or not until we learn.
You can't tell me if I'm wrong or not. I can't even think of anyone it could possibly be. Wait, you do have to tell me this, because this is limiting my thought here.
Okay.
Is it a girl? Is this a straight romance or not?
Oh, I see.
Because
I will tell you.
That really changes. But this is coming from Japan, so it probably has to be, which is why I'm thinking that.
Well, you don't know that many girls, right?
That's
Like,
why I
who
feel
are
like
your
it's
girl
so.
options?
But that's why it's so limiting to me. If it could be a guy, there are more options.
Let's list your girl options. You got Melina, like the Firekeeper, the one that,
Who is
whatever, the
Melina?
one that's been, your maiden, the one
She's
at the
dead.
grave sometimes.
She's not fucking her, dude. Let me tell you that
Well,
right now.
okay, I'm just saying this is like in the past, like
Oh.
before he did his whole thing. He's
Uh-huh.
not fucking them right now.
Oh, so wait a
You
minute.
got
It could
Melina.
be someone that I killed. They don't have to still be alive.
Yes, yes, yeah,
Oh,
100%.
I'm sorry. I thought it was someone
This
who's
is like
still
a
alive.
lore. It's a lore thing. Like it could be anybody in lore.
Oh,
Because this
okay,
is like something that happened
okay.
1,000 years ago.
I'm sorry. I'm with you now. You gotta cut me some slack. Australia.
Okay.
This Australian wine's getting to me.
You're starting to have the the brainal comprehension of an Australian, if you know what I mean. That's
Okay.
death. You just fucked up so badly. And I hate it because now in the intro, Jeffrey's gonna have me saying something about Australia brainal compensation or something. I don't even know what I was talking about. God damn it.
Oh, fuck. How much do I have to drink for that? That was so bad.
I mean, that's just a death. I mean, it was a little surprising, but I think that's just a normal drinking death.
But I think
Fuck.
that's a triple play right there. I died, 1. That was surprising, 2. And 3, I fucked up.
It just depends on how much of this ball you have left, Dan.
But I hate having to fight these birds, but I have to. Because I
Don't
tried...
fight the bird.
Jesse, I tried to run past the laser people so many times, but I can't survive while they're shooting at me. But I can't kill the laser people while the birds are alive.
What a wild sentence. Do you think our ancestors ever thought that we would under a sentence? I
think if my ancestors could see me now, they would be so fucking happy with the result.
Really?
Considering the fact that my ancestors were going through some rough times. Historically speaking, pick any time in the past 2,000 years, my ancestors haven't been doing great.
I would venture to say if we were talking about Jewish people, probably like 10, 20,000 years.
So yeah, like it hasn't been great for us. So I think they'd be pretty chaffed. They'd be okay. But wait, so okay, give me the options for who his girlfriend could be.
Well, you already had the question if it can be a dude or, and like, I don't know if I should give you an answer. I'm not sure
If it
like
could be a dude or not. Okay.
Let's just say it could be anybody. Yeah, it could be anybody. Anybody, because like, look at him. He's definitely like, I guess you haven't seen what he looks like, but like,
if it could
he's literally Griffith. Like, imagine Griffith
if it could be anyone, I'll tell you my answer is Radigan. That's my answer if it could be anyone.
That's his fucking dad.
No, that's not who I meant then. I mean the who is the guy? Who's the fucking the dude who's like the coolest dude around?
Give me the coolest dude around. Are you talking about Radon?
Yes, Radon. That's who I meant. That's who I picked.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Because he's trying to bring his like soul back from the dead.
You actually remember that?
Yeah, because Redmond Freya for some reason she's down with that. She's like, well, I guess I'll see where this goes.
Yeah, she was excited about it. I can't believe you remember that. I'm not gonna say if that's how it works or not, or what the truth is behind that, but it is an interesting pick.
He was also trying to bring back, I think, Mog, right? But I don't
Mog,
think no one's into Mog. Let me just say that right now.
But we can say that Mog is innocent of being a weird creep because Mikola was controlling him the whole time.
Oh, I'm not.
Right.
I mean, I'm judging here. It's not because he's weird. It's because he's ugly.
Oh, okay.
And if I know anything
he's
about
an omen.
If I know anything about Mikola, it's that he's like an ultimate pretty boy.
Yeah, but I
Dude,
think
I'm
that
losing
kind
my
of
mind.
prettiness.
You got it. What
I
is
just shot a
happening?
snot bubble that was too much.
What is happening
Fuck
right
me.
now?
Dude, I'm telling you, these laser guys, I died to them a bunch too. They're rough. It's not just because you're drunk. They're fucking hard.
It's not even, but it's, I feel like, Jesse, am I insane? Every time I think I've got one over on the laser guys, one of the fucking Satan snakes comes in and just does one wraparound on me. And then it leaves. And then it's kind of like, oop, I was never here. Oops. Just a little quick oops. But then it goes away as if to claim, like, I've never met this man before. You just got fucked up by this laser snake. I didn't get fucked up by the laser snake. I had
It was the rap you say. Could Jeffrey edit in the part in earlier, like literally 10 minutes ago, where Dan goes, these fucking ones are crawling around. They're like not that much of an issue. Or he said like he talked some shit about them, but they're definitely the harder part.
I just realized, Jesse, I can go up on the side, and that's so much easier.
Compared to what?
The way I have been doing it. And I'm going to put that on you.
Okay.
Why were you letting me not do that this whole time, you asshole?
Damn. I don't know how you fucking locomote around the geometry. That's not my
I'm
fucking,
sorry, have you been watching this?
I watch it, but I'm not gonna tell you how to do things. Like if you do things a specific way, I'm just gonna let you do them most of the time.
That bird just can't be hit when he's doing that move, I guess.
You gotta jump. You gotta be part of the sky. Become one with the sky.
I'm not.
Do it.
Double sit.
Yeah. There it is. He's on the ground now. Who's the fucking bird now?
I'm the king of the ground. No one debates that.
I thought I was king of the ground.
What? By what metric?
We were just talking about this last episode. How I love the ground.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean me like me. I meant me, Pot. Like Pot in this world is king of the ground. Anyone who's on the ground, Pot can fight.
If you would have just punched yourself off the ledge there, I would have.
What is that magical plant?
It's a pretty one. I think that's where Mikola's like death juice landed or something.
You just ruined it for me, huh?
You see how all the coffins are like dripping like death juice? I'll point this out to you while it's relevant.
I think the lands between and the Shadow Realm.
Well, there he goes. He fucking went off.
Oh, they're gonna explode now. This is a whole new bit that they can do, huh?
Those guys knocked me off the coffin. I got done by those guys.
I think this whole universe, this expanded universe, would have real structural integrity problems. Because there's always so much under other stuff. You know what I mean? And in the real world, I don't think you can have a massive cavern under a castle. I don't think that's how it works.
You think they need some more support beams?
I get on
if
torrent,
you open a support beam country.
Yes.
Support beam.
All right. I don't even, Jesse, don't even say anything. I don't even know what happened there, okay? I'm gonna get ahead of it. I don't know what happened. Does that make you happy?
I mean, that doesn't make me happy because I'd rather you tell me like what went through your mind when you did like a little baby half jump. Like you're a little guy, a little tyke doing a little baby jump.
That was one of those times where I don't even want to say this because it feels like such an excuse, and I know it probably was my fault, but I didn't feel like that's what happened. What the game didn't feel like the inputs that I put in.
I will give you an out here because Miyazaki does specifically design the landscape to look like it doesn't need as much of a jump as it does. So I know what you're saying. Like, I understand.
It
like,
surprised me just as much as anyone when that happened, and I'm the one that did it.
Yeah. You just got a spell called Massive Putrescence.
Sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, and I shouldn't say this, but anytime I pick up spells, I really do wonder, like, who the fuck? Like, who cares? Do people use that? Are there people who find a spell in Elden Ring and they're like, finally, this is what I've been looking for. the magic-based gameplay.
I mean, you've watched people play like the speedruns or whatever, probably, or like seen like some videos of like those guys that use that big magic laser that they get ready for a minute,
and it seems so
and
dumb.
It kills everything. I mean, that's how some people like to play the game, I guess. I don't know. The most recent run, the run that I played through the DLC with, used a fair bit of incantations, kind of like as a support thing. But you just got an arrow sticking out of the middle of your head. That's a big goo pile.
The problem is I can't do like a big hit going down with the goo pile, with the punches, I mean. Oh,
does he even do anything?
Oh, yep, he does. Power punch him.
Just be power punch this Goopo. I imagine that would feel amazing. Like it's like being in the Deadliest Warrior studio.
Oh, like a ballistic
you just made him
gel.
fucking ballistic gel. You just made him like fucking squirt or something there. That was weird.
I feel like punching this though would be the worst because no matter how much you punched, like you'd feel no progress. You'd have to keep punching. Like
coagulated putrescence.
Whenever you punch, like you want to feel the result of your punch.
Oh, you think you're just like slipping and sliding in?
Yeah, like if you punch jelly, you've just created smaller jelly. I can't kill those people with punches. I literally don't think I can do it, Jesse.
You don't think you can hit them when they're on the ground, you mean?
I don't, yeah. That's what I meant. Yes, I'm glad you picked up on it.
Hey, Dan, you have to jump there? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure you knew that you had to jump over the hole.
Thanks, dude. I'm going to take a drink just because you surprised me with how much of an asshole you are.
I like this area, though. It's very original compared to some of the other areas in the game.
Now, Jesse, I don't think you've been drinking every time I've been surprised, though.
Definitely not.
I feel it's a bit unfair.
It's not on me. I ripped a fatty before we started. That was like my intoxicant of the match.
Hey, Jesse, I was drinking before we started recording too. But you don't hear me using that as an excuse.
Well, no, I was saying like, no, like I like hit my vape. Vape pen?
Why does this game love fucking grave glowworms so much? It puts stuff in cool, interesting locations, and then it's like, yeah, here's a fucking flower for you.
I know. That's probably one of the biggest complaints about the game.
I just had a moment. Loot. But even like ignoring, like with the loot they have, I come around this corner, like, ooh, what is there? Oh, it's like an interesting dead guy sitting on the ledge. How did this happen? What's the story behind the person in this world who died on that edge in a fancy cloak overlooking this scene? What cool item will he have? Oh, it's just a fucking flower. Thanks.
I mean, even if it was a spell, you'd be upset. So,
but if it no, if it was a spell, I'm not upset with the spell itself. I'm upset with the people who see that and are like, oh, nice. But with the flower, it's just like, why? Why is that what it is?
Miyazaki's taking the piss. Did we just do a big circle? Is that what happened?
No, dude, we're going down.
I'm so fucking lost right now.
I think it all comes back to the fact that I hate crafting in any game. Notoriously. Any game that has crafting becomes a little bit worse because it has crafting in it. And
wait, you're talking shit, but hold on. Literally, hold on.
Yes?
Do you know what the glove words do?
No, I don't even know what they are. I'm assuming they're just like all the other stuff you pick up.
They are not necessarily crafting. The glove warts are how you upgrade your spirit summons, like Pot Junior.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit.
They
better
aren't
than
good.
I guess.
They still suck. But
all right,
like,
I'll apologize to Miyazaki.
We did a fucking circle.
We did a fucking circle.
I said, have we been here before? And you were so confident.
Well, wait, but I didn't take the same route.
We took a circle. We went in a circle, and Dan was like, "No, it's fine."
No, but wait a minute. I don't think we went in a circle, did we?
I swear to God, when Jeffrey's editing this, I need to know, like, Because I literally thought I was going insane because I was like, we've been here before, and I said that basically, and you were like, no, we're going down, is what you said, and I was like, okay,
But weren't
I
we?
believed
Wasn't
you.
I going down the whole time?
Fuck me, I have no idea. I guess we did a circle. I think you're on the right path though here. We're so fucking dumb. Somehow we got back to this grace and didn't even realize that we had touched it before. We sat down at it and then redid the whole level again.
Honestly, Jesse, I think you're right, but how did that happen? Where am I?
We're in the fucking pocket dimension.
Oh yeah,
now.
here's
Like,
this
nothing
guy. I
matters.
remember this guy. I had a big whole thing about him. And then
You
I
can't
kinda,
try to figure out the mystery. You just let it be.
and then
just
I
let
came.
the mystery
Oh, that's
be.
not. But where do I go?
You were going the right way last time, definitely. Like that was like we haven't seen that guy
But Jesse,
before.
I don't remember where that guy was. Do I drop down here?
Yeah, definitely. We dropped down here. We run up the hill where the skeletons are shooting at us. We run past them. We
But I
drop
feel
in the
like
hole with the big goo.
that most recent time when I died, I didn't run by the skeletons, did I? I took a different path.
Yeah, we
I feel
did.
Like
100% we did. You
oh
one of
yeah,
these
because
fell
this
on you?
happened. This happened. This is literally Jesse. This exact thing happened.
Yeah. The skeletons are shooting at us. There's the goo. We dropped in the hole with the big man, the big goo. And then we went down a different path than we did before.
We go
maybe.
up. We go up.
Yeah.
And we fight that man who's like the beast man.
Yeah, but that was the right. We hadn't done that before. That
We
was
had
new.
no. We go this way. Gotta top up. Fight this dude.
Yeah.
There's this fucking chump. Why is he like a spirit?
The Leonine Misbegotten.
He doesn't even have a cool sword. He just has like a regular sword.
Dan, did you say that to actually take the piss out of me?
Yes, because it's the one you wanted, right?
Yeah, it was. I did. I fought that guy for hours.
I
get
remember
sword
that.
throw.
I pay attention to some of the things you say.
Not that one specifically, but that. Yeah, that.
I'll take a drink for that.
For being correct.
Yeah, my dig got through.
for real life lore. Real life lore.
I mean, that's surprising, isn't it?
real life lore, the most important lore. If you can remember the face of your daughter and all the other things you need to remember. Like that one time Casey punched you in the throat when you were in like 5th grade and you couldn't breathe and you were lying on a couch and you were
What
like
the
crying because you couldn't breathe.
What's going on here?
You've become the Beast Lord.
I'm sorry, Jesse. There's something that has to happen.
Are you gonna fucking Radon them? Is that what's gonna happen?
Yes, that's what's gonna happen.
You don't even know where it is.
Where are you, Radon? I don't know where it is.
It's
Oh,
how
there it
it's
is.
yeah, there. So you don't have the stats
What?
for it, because for some reason you can put the thing on. We can put the thing that we literally used all game because we had to.
We don't even need
Instead
this
of the
anymore.
faith one. Yeah, that's true. We don't need that one anymore. The intelligence. That's what I was saying. We're at the beginning of the episode. We should switch to the stone one because you do more damage with your kicks with the stone one.
Jesse, I'm gonna ask you something. Okay?
Okay.
But I'm gonna need you to not put any sass on your answer. Okay?
Okay.
Can you agree to that before I ask it?
Okay, I agree to no sassing.
What is the button to do the power attack? Like the special one?
Okay. The answer is I agree to no sass. The answer is, on your controller, it would
Like,
probably be
Yeah, in relation to power attack, I know what that button is. In relation to power attack, what button is it?
Oh, just to the other side, to the left.
Oh, so it's just the
power attack.
opposite of power, like on the other.
You have to double hit it though. You have to tap it twice.
Because one brings them
Remember.
in and one puts them down.
I think the one that brings them in is going to kill all the animals. Like I don't think you're going to need the other one, but
But we still do it. but we still do it.
Oh, you missed some of them though.
They survived. They were on the outskirts of society.
Look at all these drops. I want to know. I want to get
We
all the
pillage.
meat.
We bones. We bones. We pillage.
We get all the bones.
In
A
case we need to
slumbering egg.
make some arrows. I'm gonna fucking craft all this later. That was
This is
very
definitely a good
satisfying.
farming spot.
I
Yeah,
really enjoyed that.
Are you two-handing your punchies? No, you're not.
My fucking god. Can you give me 15 seconds before you say something about it? Oh fuck.
I want to say it before it becomes an issue, because I feel like every time it becomes an issue, you're like, oh, why didn't you tell me that I wasn't two-handing my weapon?
You'll let me fight.
Episode.
You'll let me fight a boss for 20 minutes without saying shit. But when it comes to this right here, you gave it about, 10 seconds.
Also, let's put the stone on. Put the stone on.
What are you talking about? Put the stone on.
Get rid of the intelligence one, the one that you just put on.
I don't need the faith one either, to be honest with you. But put the
Yeah, you
stone
don't.
on. Put the.
There's it looks like a rock, just like a rock with a hole in it.
This one. That looks.
Rock with a hole in it. There it is. the rock with the hole in it.
Oh,
that one.
Kicking skills.
Yeah, it's good. That one works really well with the kung fu.
I guess we end the episode here.
Are you sure? Let's get our eye in once. Let's get our eye.
Oh wait, there's more. There's a boss up ahead.
There's a boss. Yeah. Spoiler.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'll call it now. We'll keep fighting the boss until I run out of wine.
Okay.
I like how I make that decision, Jesse, even though for you, it's much more problematic than it is for me.
I mean, it is almost 5 a.m. in the morning, so we might need to call it, but we'll see.
What is this?
What does this little ghost have to say?
This is nothing.
Talk to the ghost.
It's always a bad idea.
You remember who Saint Trina is?
Yeah, that's the fucking cunt I've been looking for this whole game.
Well, that's Mikla's alter ego, yes.
Yes, I knew that. So this isn't the right way. Wait, do I go the other way?
Alright, I'll spoil it for you. Just jump off. Just jump off the bull. I don't want you to run around for 30 minutes.
I would have never figured that out. Literally
It's kind of it's a Bloodborne reference. And also a Dark Souls 3 reference, I guess.
It's really going. Am I gonna have to do this every time, or is there a fucking stake down here?
No, you have to do that every time, and it's stupid.
That's rough, buddy. That's rough. When does Pot Jr. get in the mix? Oh, here we go. I think the new rule
this guy.
with Pot Jr., Jesse, should be I can only summon him if I'm currently using the fists.
Oh, wow. That's a serious rule, Dan. Are you sure you want to commit to that?
We were talking about this a little before, that the final boss has been nerfed.
Mm-hmm.
So I think to make this fair going forward, because the longer the game exists, the easier Miyazaki makes it. I think that's safe to say.
Oh my god. You can't commit to fighting the final boss with fist, Dan. We won't be able.
No.
I'm so worried.
Not me using fists. Pot Jr. using fists.
Oh, I see.
So
You can
every time
switch.
I summon Pot Jr., I have to switch to the fists.
I
So
see.
Pot Jr. has the fists out. I can use whatever weapon I want. Doesn't that seem like a
I
fair
like
rule?
No, yeah, I actually really like that.
Because I think the problem with the Bale fight, this is really being a problem right now. With the Bale,
You haven't even commented on this cool guy yet.
I haven't even seen the fucker.
He's
But
got a
with-
Mezzaluna.
With Bale, the time that I won and all of the times that I do well was because Pot Jr. got too many power attacks in, and I stunned him, and that let me get good hits in. And I think that's really that's abusing the mimic tier too much, and I do kind of feel like that's not right.
Okay.
I like
All
what
right.
Pot Junior does, but I do think letting Pot Junior have big power attacks with heavy weapons is not fair.
Too much. Crossing a line.
Yes. So I think Pot Junior has to fight with their fists.
I think you can take this guy with your fists too. I do believe. Like, I don't think this is a hard boss. I guess time will tell.
He does have a
People find-
Mezzaluna, you're right, which is nuts because
Yeah.
that is not a weapon you fight with. That is a weapon you cut pizzas with.
Maybe a lasagna or two. Like, you're doing tons of damage.
But he does put some kind of effect on me.
That is an effect we've seen before. That's frost. He will frost you. Hit you with that frostbite. Alright, I think we call it there.
Call it there.
How much of your wine do you have left?
Maybe like a third of a glass, half a glass between those two.
Alright, well then we'll do a couple more tries. We'll finish them.
Hold on. I'll channel my inner Spaniard and take big gulps.
Yeah, this guy, I like this boss, but I don't think he's that hard.
Oh
I
wait,
think once
shit,
you,
Jesse! I forgot that I had to do my complaints. I was supposed to think up my problems, but I didn't do any the past 2 episodes.
the past 2 episodes?
I feel
Yeah,
like
I guess you're
did.
right. You complained about the train. That was the last one, I think.
Yeah, that bit ended too
You,
soon.
well, you complained about Miyazaki. I guess that's a Japanese thing.
I guess yeah, that'll work.
You called him a dirty pervert or something like that.
No, but I'm here for it though. Whoa.
You're here for it, but you don't want people to pretend like if it's a sexual thing that it's an issue. Like if it's if it's okay, if it's a sexual thing.
I don't think there's a difference.
Do you have any more Japanese complaints? Like anything that's like been really bothering you?
Oh, dude, I've got
the state of
fucking
Japan.
so many.
Probably the weather is probably one of the worst ones.
That's
but-
not their fault though. I got my hair cut today.
Wow. Okay, a Japanese haircut.
In Japan, when they cut your hair, they don't like wet or wash your hair before they cut. They cut your hair when it's dry.
Yeah, like you need that when you got like curly hair.
Yes, exactly. And that's what they don't understand. My hair is of drastically different lengths depending on those factors. So they cut my curly hair when it's dry. And if they cut it short, then later my hair is totally uneven when it is dry. When it's not curly anymore. But
Was
they
it a
don't-
dude or a chick?
It's a dude. It's an old Japanese dude. I don't even know if he's a legitimate hairdresser. But like he's got his house and there's like a barber pole outside of it. So that's where I typically go. And I don't know that he doesn't have like
What's his
hours
side?
he doesn't have like hours posted or there's no like Google like storefront or anything. It's just
You're
like,
like
a
in
dude.
the old west. You just
It's just like a
little
dude.
pole. You're
When
like-
you like just kind of walk into his house and you ring the bell, and then he'll come out smelling like whoa. He'll just come out smelling like cigarettes, and you're like, all right, I'm here for my haircut. And this dude today especially threw some real shade at me, because I had shaved before I went, but after my haircut, he was kind of like, oh, do you want to shave? And I was like, no, just a haircut. And then he asked me again, like, oh, really? You don't want to shave?
What was he gonna do to you?
But this doesn't. I'm sorry, this doesn't translate well, I guess. But in Japan, when someone asks you something like that, the implication was, I
you
didn't
need
drink.
to shave.
You need a shave, and it's like I just shaved like 5 hours ago.
Yeah, but what was he gonna do if you said yes? Like, was he gonna take like a straight razor and go over your like barely stubbled cheek?
When you get a haircut in Japan, they use a straight razor. And
For the haircut?
yes, they will use it on your sideburns, on your neck, and they also use it on the inside of your ear, which is a little bit wild.
inside of your ear?
like to shave ear hair. And they'll
What the fuck?
and so they'll shave and after they're done shaving, literally inside your ear, they'll want to shave your. I don't even know what just happened.
Got done by the horse. The horse got you. He's running around crazy.
So they do all that, but yeah, when he asked me that, and he didn't drop it initially, which is the Japanese equivalent of like, this really needs to happen.
You said you just shaved though, so like, what was left on your face? Like maybe
I
he
don't
was
know.
gonna cut your sideburns off.
No. It's because I use an electric razor.
Oh, I see.
So it's not.
like white
Usually,
all
when you
the
see
way.
Japanese people, because they can't grow good facial hair, they're all like 100% smooth skin, clean shaven. But I never have that level of clean shaven because I've got these terrible genes that make the hair grow from my face too much.
It's not terrible. Facial hair is good.
Well, from their perspective, I mean. So he saw that, and his initial reaction was like, "I've got to do something about this." And he brought it up too many times. And then even when I paid, when it was time for the bill, he pointed out.
Jesus Christ.
That's it. I can't keep. Jesse, we're gonna be here all night. I'm just gonna finish my drink right now.
All right.
Earlier we said that would be it, but I kept going for some reason.
No, it's good. You got your eye in. Maybe next time you'll be like, oh, I remember this.
I do
we
think
learned
though,
about
Jesse,
Japanese haircuts.
I feel like you were ready to end it because as soon as I said that, you sent those messages to me.
Messages?
Like the Discord notification sound will come through on the recording as well. And you did not hesitate a second to send me this picture. So you were clearly very prepared, and I've never known you to been that ready to do your ending bit.
Oh, okay. I'm ready, baby. Let's go.
The first one is...
I mean, it's like 5. I'm just like, I'm gonna sleep until like 1 tomorrow, so that's fine. But it's like, oh man.
Man, I've got the whole night ahead of me.
I know, it's early. The young is night. The young is night. The night is young.
I'm only 1 bottle deep. It was 14% though, which is pretty high for one. But it's a man.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a cocky.
This is the hard one for this set. Yeah.
He's kind of a cocky looking fellow.
Yeah.
Very, very distinguished cheekbone into jawline kind of angle there.
Yeah, he also doesn't have any eyes.
Okay, well, yeah, I wasn't going to point that out. Slight smirk.
Mm-hmm.
The more I look at him, the more angry I get. He really thinks he's better than me, doesn't he?
A little bit, yeah. I think that's kind of the point. Do you want me to tell you what the name of this is?
I don't even know.
Because you're not going to get it without the name.
I don't think I'm going to get it with the name, but tell me, please.
This is Shibriri's Woe. Shibriri's Woe.
Okay, Shibriri. Let's stop.
Yeah.
Think.
What do you know about Shibriri?
They love grapes. They love grapes.
Oh, yeah.
But the Shibriri grapes, that's what that woman wanted. But they were actually eyes.
Yeah.
I met her on the way to the castle that I was way too over leveled to when I got there. And the boss there was that beast guy that had the Game of Thrones like sword melted into a bunch of other swords. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I'm making all the connections I can here.
You're actually, Dan, you just made an insane connection that's actually a little bit of a controversy. Because the girl that you meet on the way to the castle is, in fact, the same model and voice actress as the girl that you're talking about. But the girl that you meet on the way to the castle supposedly dies. So there's a big controversy over whether or not she became something else after she died and moved to the next area where you meet her again and she wants the grapes. I know that probably means nothing to you, but that's actually a very interesting connection you just made.
Well, I don't know if what everything I said. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know. And what you just said just made me more confused. I
You don't have to worry about it, but I just said that for the viewers that were like, oh wow, he made an interesting connection. I just wanted to bring that up.
So that's that person.
Mm-hmm.
What
And
did she?
what are
What
they
did she want
associated
me
with?
to go to that castle for? It was like her dad was there or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it was. What does that have to do with this man? I'm sorry, Jesse. I've lost the plot.
Shibriri is associated with the three fingers of madness.
Let me hold on. Let me finish this. Okay. The three fingers of madness. That doesn't help me.
Okay, and
Is
what's
it?
the
Is
other
it?
one, Dan?
I haven't even
Okay.
looked at it yet. Oh, it's just a pot. That
Oh, okay.
it's a pot. There's a lot of pots that you throw, but it has
Mm-hmm.
arms and legs. But they're very fragile people.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a pot. Does it just make the items that you use better?
Interesting. And then the other one you just don't know. It's just too weird.
I confused myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. I talked too much and you let me go too long, and I forgot what I was even trying to do there.
All right. So the pot makes pot throwables better.
I'll
I think
take
you were
it. I
close
got
with
that one
that.
right. Can you give me that at
You
least? I got that one right.
you said something like that at some
I
point.
said
So
it makes
yeah,
the
sure.
items you use better. Let me just take the
No, but you did
comment.
say like you use a lot of pots in the game. So yeah. The
That's
other
one.
one you probably would have never gotten. That's the hard one. It's Shibruri's Woe. It constantly attracts enemies' aggression, so it makes the game harder for you because you draw aggro from further away and more steadily.
Now, did you pick that one because you assumed I would get it wrong?
It was the harder of the two. I've been giving you one harder one and one easier. So yeah, that was the harder one.
I feel like though with this one particularly, like you didn't pick it thinking I might get it right.
You remembered something about Shiburi, which impressed the hell out of me. I didn't think you would remember anything about Shiburi, so that was as good as it could have gone because you actually remembered something.
I'll
And you
take
brought
it.
up a very interesting connection that I talked about at length, which confused you. But
Yeah, I'll take it.
all right, everybody. Next time, Putrescent Night, more Japanese complaints.
Let's get
Just
to
to
the
make sure you're
Mezzaluna night.
smashing that bell.
No,
Mezzaluna
don't do
Night.
that. Don't do that.
All right, goodbye.